Hello guys, welcome back. Thanks for dropping by again. So this video is about auditing and reviewing the previous month. In this case it's February. So every month now I'm going to do one of these videos talking about what's improved in the past month and my plan going forward for the following month, what I'm going to improve, what I need to change, etc, etc. So February, this is when I started my YouTube channel. I've done 5 videos so far. I think I started, where are we, 2nd of February I started, so right at the start, which is nice because it gives me a full month then. And I feel like if you compare my first video and these newer ones, in terms of a quality standards, they're better, but I do feel like my life has improved quite, dare I say, dramatically. Nothing's really changed, like I'm still in debt, I'm still fat, but my mindset, my confidence is so much better. And that's the main thing, because that's the fuel that's going to propel you forward, right? So now I'm pumped up. Now I feel a lot better. I feel much calmer. I feel much more prepared. Feel much more confident. And obviously the biggest thing that's happened, if you watched my previous video, or one of them this week, I'm not sure, that I finally reached my goal of getting my £1,000 emergency fund. So from a financial perspective, that's what's improved the most. That's moving the needle quite significantly. And it feels so good. And everything I've improved this month has just layered on top of each other the sense of accomplishment, being proud of myself, and just getting out of that hole just enough so we can keep moving forward and making progress. But really, that's a massive thing. £1,000 there, I've got it, it's done. Now we can attack the debt fully. So there you go, the first two, finances, confidence. I would say that's really the only thing that's improved this month, and I would say that's a really good start. In terms of March, there are a few things I want to do. I want to keep improving these videos, and I think I might make a dedicated video about YouTube, how it's sort of changing my life a little bit, even with 72 subscribers at the time of recording this video. It's kind of like having a diary, I would say. It's like having a conversation, and then you have the wonderful interactions with people in the comments, supportive, giving you tips, constructive criticism, which is exactly what I want. And then the main thing, we're starting to see some rumblings of helping other people, and that's really great. And I want to expand upon that, obviously every month, because that's going to be the theme of every month. But the next thing I want to tackle, which is a big thing in my life, I think. I graduated in 2013 from De Montfort University with a degree in graphic design and illustration. Illustration part is what I've really focused on, and I have let that slide completely. I have not pursued that as a career. I did do for a few years after I graduated, for like, I don't know, up to like 2015, I was doing some freelance work. I did like a children's book. I did some freelance like leaflet designs and, you know, bits and pieces here and there. And I did quite a few personal bits, you know, for the portfolio. But as time has gone on, as mental health has sort of, and as I've been working more and more in terms of normal jobs, like I basically had a career in retail. There's a lot of different factors, laziness, you know, all those sorts of things. It's gone to the side, and I do want to bring that back because, one, I keep thinking about it all the time. I feel like it is a part of me, and it's something that I've neglected, the creative aspect of it. Two, I know or I suspect that relatively quickly, within 3 months or so, or possibly more, possibly less, we're being positive now, but also realistic, that could be another source of income. Freelance work as an illustrator, the industry is getting a bit difficult at the moment. With AI, a lot of these companies are reducing their budget. They're requiring people to do more for less money, etc., etc. But I have ambitions to do more than that. Just that I want my own projects. I want my own products. Like, I would love to design children books, for example, and self-publish. I have an idea to be the next George Lucas, as ambitious as that may be. I do have a story in mind that is a very expansive, big story that I know that if I were to die next year, I would regret not having that out in the world, or at least have never even tried it. The entire story's in my head. It's nowhere else. And that is something I want to start quite aggressively going after in March. It's time. It's time to start doing my art again. And I won't make a ton of videos because this is not an art channel. If they are popular, I might make in the future an art only channel. But it will be featured on this channel because it will be an aspect of my life. And as this channel is about my life, there will be financial aspects to it when I start making money from it. It will improve my life. And that's the theme of the rest of my days. So that's the big thing I'm going to be focusing on in March. And I'm really excited about it because I do feel like now that I have built enough of a foundation, I've got my £1,000, I'm keeping up with self-care, and that has improved my mental health, and that's I guess that's given me enough mental clarity and mental bandwidth to start thinking about that as a possibility again. And then the next big thing is obviously the weight loss. This was from the beginning meant to be in tandem with the financial stuff. And the financial stuff is doing really well, as I've spoken about. We are making good progress. But I've made no progress in the weight loss. I've not fasted, as I've talked about, that I was going to. And that's there's numerous reasons why. I had the thing with the health anxiety thing again. It's all because it's emotional eating. It's the hardest one to tackle because it's the most ingrained issue. And I'm not making excuses because there is no excuse. But that's the next, along with the art, that is what I'm going to be tackling. So I'm making this video on the 1st of March. I am starting my fast tonight. And I'll update everyone, periodically, how much I've lost, what I've learned, etc., etc. As with everything else, all these other topics that I now do on this channel, that'll just be another one of them. But it'll be a core one, obviously, because finances and health, without the health, you don't have anything else, right? So that needs to be tackled now. And just like my debt, I want my debt to be gone by the end of this year. That's my lofty goal. And I'm going to put everything I can into achieving that. It's going to be the same goal with my weight loss. So I'm around 360 something pounds. I need to get down to 190 or 200. So that's a lot of weight. So I'm going to give myself the goal of pretty much the same thing, having lost all of the weight by Christmas this year. With fasting, it could be potentially a lot quicker than that, but I'm not going to make that assumption because who the hell knows what's going to happen? Because you never know, and there's going to be setbacks. with all this stuff. So that's the plan. That's everything that's improved in February. Really good start. Fantastic start. And I think if you go back and watch my first video just from a month ago, I would say that my attitude is a lot better. I'm very motivated in that video, but everyone is at the start, right? So, but I'm glad I've been able to maintain that motivation. And I think it sets up a really strong future. That's it. Thank you for watching. Take care. See you in the next one.